9 types of women men avoid. Attraction is a very tricky thing. We all have different likes and interests. We will not always prefer the same thing. We are all unique individuals with our own likes and dislikes. That is why, even if you like someone, it is unlikely that everyone you know would like them as well. However, there are certain individuals who are really attractive to the point that many people admire them. There are, nevertheless, certain universal norms of unattractiveness. There are certain sorts of women that are just unappealing to the great majority of guys. And if you are a woman who wants to place herself in the best possible position to find the love of your life, you should avoid falling into any of the following categories. You must ensure that you will not be the type of woman that all men find totally repulsive and unpleasant. Sure, you may be physically attractive and appealing, but it will take a lot more than that to persuade a man that you are a woman he should take seriously. It will take a lot more for you to persuade him that you are the woman he wants to marry and spend the rest of his life with. So without further ado, here are the 9 sorts of women that most men avoid dating. 1. The career queen. The popular belief is that successful women pose a threat to men. Actually, like with most myths, there is some truth behind this, which is what makes it so fascinating. Men are not threatened by successful women so much as they believe a successful woman doesn't need them. Do not be so self-sufficient and self-satisfied that you leave no room for a guy to do anything. Men don't want a woman who is entirely dependent on them, but it is gratifying to a man when a confident woman allows herself to be reliant on him versus when she doesn't appear to need a man at all. Most guys, whether it's fair or not, want to be the center of a woman's attention, and they don't want her dedication to work to take priority over her devotion to him. 2. The lazy woman. You must be a woman of depth. You cannot simply be another attractive face. You must contribute something new to the table. You must ensure that you are not slacking in the relationship. You must still be ambitious. You must demonstrate to him that you have what it takes to build a name for yourself in this world. You must demonstrate to him that you are not simply someone who will sit pretty while he performs all of the work in the relationship. He won't want to be with you unless you show him that you have depth. 3. The party girl. When guys meet this bundle of joy, they believe she is the life of the party. She's carefree, maybe a little crazy, and from the outside appears to be someone they could be interested in. However, upon a closer look, they discover that her whole existence is a party. While a guaranteed good time may appear to be a nice idea, what will she be like in the cold light of day? Her amusing antics, outgoing nature, and righteous dancing moves are entertaining in tiny doses, but the party girl has no understanding of closing time. It's difficult to have a good connection with someone who is hiding severe troubles behind his or her party hat. Plus, we all know that people who can't entertain themselves without the usage of mind-altering substances aren't much fun once the party is over. 4. The changer manipulator. When you fall in love with a person, you must be certain that you love him for who he is and not for what you believe he could become. You can't keep treating him as if he's someone you can control into being the man of your dreams. You shouldn't romanticize him to the point of ignoring the man standing right in front of you. Encourage him to be the best version of himself, but never compel him to become someone with whom he is uncomfortable. You should never attempt to change his nature. 5. The boss lady. No man will ever want to have to live with a boss at home. Because of his boss, he is already under a lot of stress at work. He doesn't want to come home to the same level of stress. He doesn't want you to be the woman who is always telling him what to do. He won't always be so open to you instructing him what to do every second of every single day. Of course, if he genuinely loves you, he'll allow you to ask him to do errands every now and again. But he will not want you to act as though you had complete control over him. 6. The Muppet of Mama. You should, of course, be your own thinking woman. You can't keep turning to your mother for answers or assistance. You must be able to stand on your own 2 feet. He is a guy who will just want to be in a relationship with you and not your mother. As a result, you must demonstrate that you are a strong and independent woman who can stand on her own 2 feet. 7. The man-hater. In one way, this kind differs from the others. Most guys will take a risk on this sort of lady and try to win her over, simply because she is a challenge. Most men do not want to be in a serious relationship with her because of her anger, but they are captivated by her apparent power and see it as a conquest if they can get this kind of into bed. This woman combines the aggressiveness of a male with the tenderness of a woman. She may go from seductive to emotionally detached in an instant. Simply put, she utilizes her hatred of men as a barrier to prevent getting hurt. Again, these women are usually very cautious about being hurt. When women do commit their emotions to a guy in a relationship, they typically allow the relationship to develop too fast, which frequently overwhelms most men. The most crucial lesson girls must learn is how to slowly allow a man to win their heart. 8. The complainer. This is the woman who always finds something wrong with everything and is never satisfied with the way things are. She can't enjoy anything since she's always looking for something wrong. She is not inherently a depressed person. She simply excels at finding flaws in everything. Needless to say, guys quickly become tired of this sort of lady and begin to avoid her at all costs. Ladies, instead of simply whining, devise solutions and discuss them with him alongside the problem. 9. The commitment file. For a moment, think you're a man. You meet a wonderful woman and have a lovely first date. The lighting is great and the cuisine is delicious. You're having a nice chat and becoming comfortable. When your date begins discussing your wedding site, the number of children she desires, and big luck, the name of your future dog, it immediately puts a lot of strain on a guy. The first few months, and especially the first few dates of any good relationship, should be kept light. Guys worry if they are her perfect match as she jumps forward to the happily ever after. With such a quick story, it's possible that her intentions are all about accomplishing her dreams, regardless of who stands across from her at the altar. Well, there you have it, 9 types of women men avoid. Do you fit into any of these categories? If you do, adjust your behavior, or you will be alone for the rest of your life. Do you have something to say? Please share your ideas in the comment section. We would be happy to hear from you. If I got your interest, hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and join the Brainy Facts family for great self-development videos for women. Hit that like button and let YouTube know you love our videos. It will help us to reach more audiences like you and help them. Thanks for watching.